Good afternoon, everyone. Today also I am doing some problem from revision chapter of class 10. All these questions are statement pattern. So the first question is the length and breadth of a rectangle are 12 centimeter and 4 centimeter respectively. Find the perimeter and the area of the rectangle. Here you have to know two formulas. One is area of the rectangle and one is perimeter of the rectangle. So area of the rectangle, you remember, formula is L into B. So L is given here 12 centimeter and breadth is given 4 centimeter. So their product will be 48, and this is the very important thing. Unit should be centimeter square. Now perimeter of the rectangle. For perimeter, you have to know the formula 2 into length plus breadth. You read the question clearly. Clearly it is given length is 12 and breadth is 4. So in place of length you write 12 and breadth is you write 4. Thus you will get 2 into 16, that is equal to 32 centimeter. So this is the answer of this very short question. But you have to know the formula to do this sum. Next question is breadth of a rectangle is 5 centimeter and its length is 3 times of its breadth. So you see clearly given breadth is 5 centimeter and length is given 3 times of breadth, that is 15 centimeter. What is the perimeter of the rectangle? So easy. This is the point you have to remember, and you have to note the correct value. Now perimeter formula is 2 into length plus breadth. So you write 2 into length is given 15 and breadth is given 5. Therefore, you can write 2 into 20, that is equal to 40 cm. Next question, length of one side of a parallelogram. You see, it is the parallelogram. Parallelogram length is one side is 6 cm. If the height of the parallelogram with respect to this side, that is with respect to 6 centimeter, its height is given 3 centimeter. Find the area. So here also you have to know another formula. Area of a rectangle is equal to base into height. You remember, base is given 6 centimeter and height is given 3 centimeter. You see the diagram. Height means perpendicular distance. So 6 3 you can write 18 centimeter square. This is centimeter, this is centimeter I have written. Another question. Question is length of the diagonal of a plot of land in the form of a rhombus. You see, this is the image of the rhombus. Okay, all sides are equal, and here you have given diagonal are two diagonal are there in a rhombus. This is one diagonal, this is another diagonal, and their measurements are given 185 into 185 is one diagonal and 85 is another diagonal. So you have to find the area of the plot. You remember, area of the rhombus, area of a rhombus is half into d1 into d2. d1 means diagonal 1, so you write half into 125 into 85. Now you multiply half into 125 into 85. Suppose here I am multiplying this one to 5 to 5 to 60 and to 62, 8 5 to 40, 0 remaining 4, 8 to 16, and 420, 0 remaining 2, 8 1 8 and 2 10. That is 10625. You write 10625. That can be written as 10625 divided by 2. That is 5312.5. If you divide it, you will get this. Unit is meter square. Next question. Breadth of a rectangle is 5 meter and its area is 100 meter square. Find the length of the rectangle. So here also you must write the formula of area of a rectangle. Area of a rectangle is equal to length into breadth. You see area is given 100, so in place of area you write 100 equal to breadth is given 5. So L is not given, you write L as L, and in place of breadth you write 5. Therefore L is equal to 100 divided by 5. That means 20 meter. Next question, base of a parallelogram, same type question. You write base of a parallelogram, you write area of a parallelogram is base into height. So you see base is area is given 54 and base is given 9, height is h. So you write h is equal to 54 divided by 9, that is equal to 6 centimeter. Okay. Okay, another question. Suppose length of a length of the diagonal length of the diagonal of a rhombus are 24 meter and 10 meter. Okay, so 24 meter and 10 meter, we have to find the side of the rhombus. You write there, find the side of the rhombus. Find its side. Its side. Again, I am reading the question. I have written not neatly. Question is length of the diagonal of a rhombus are 24 meter and 10 meter. Find its side. You see, I am drawing here the diagonal. This is one diagonal. This is another diagonal. Suppose D1 is given 24. This is D1 24. So you find half of D1. Half of D1 is 12. That is, this part is 12. This part. Okay. Now D2 is given 10. So half of D2 means half of the diagonal is 5. Suppose this is 5. Okay. You remember one thing. In a rhombus, diagonals are bisect each other at right angle. Means diagonal this part equal, this part equal. That's why 24 half of 24 is 12 and half of 10 is 5. So these sides are, this is 12 and this is 5. We have to find the side of the rhombus, means this side. Okay, so again I am telling diagonal of a rhombus bisect each other at right angle. It means this diagonal and this diagonal perpendicular to each other, means this is 90-degree angle. Now you write here hypotenuse square equal to perpendicular square plus base square. It is right angle. We know opposite side of the right angle is hypotenuse. So I have considered this is the hypotenuse, and we are going to find the side, find this side. So if we find h, then we can say that the side of the rhombus is that h. Let me see what it comes. P is, suppose it is P. P is, you can consider it is 12 square and B is 5 square. So 12 square is 144 and 5 square is 25. So their sum will be 169. H square is 169. So H is equal to root over 169. And you know root over 169 is 13. So the side of each side of the rhombus is 13 centimeter. This is the answer. Okay. So I have completed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 maths here. 7 maths. These are very small maths. You have to depend on formula for performing these maths. If you know all the formulas, then very less time will be necessary for complete the math. Mm. So I hope you will be benefited. You greatly benefited from my video, and these benefits, your benefit, it will be perfect. Uh, that is when if you subscribe my channel, if you subscribe, I will be encouraged to make more videos so that you will get all the things in detail. Thank you and good night.